What's good, YouTube? Today I just want to make a part two to the characters I want to be in this game. And the first character I wanted to talk about is Antman. Antman, he's a lot of people know him from the MCU. Basically, what his powers are, I'm just reading out anyway, just in case people don't watch the MCU and just play this game, or just read comics or anything, or cartoons, watch cartoons, something like that. But his powers are size manipulation, supreme strength, insect communication, quantum realm access, and then equipment. And so his kit would probably be his man would probably be like, like a punch or a kick or something like that, or like a I don't know, just probably punch or kick for his melee. And his primary attack will probably be probably like him like a dashing attack kind of. Like he's like changing sizes and all that and like going up and down. Or like him dashing towards somebody and like hitting them. That'd be kind of cool. And then like obviously his abilities, his primary ability, not primary, but his first ability would be like him swishing, like shrinking down. And his secondary ability would be him going big probably. And so yeah, we also have like, a decent amount of cooldown for that. And his ult will probably be him sending like a swarm of ants or something like that towards his opponents, and it probably can like vary from like which size you are at the moment. So if you're like a tiny man, then there'll be like just like tiny ants like him flying around on one of them. And like if you're like normal size, or like if you're a giant man, then it'll be like a like a few giants like you saw in Quantumania. Sorry for me that movie up. I know I'll be waited. I'm not a fan of it myself, respectfully. So Shiny Dick King, but talk for another day. Talk for another day. Anyways, yeah, that man, he could be another cool character. It could be either Scott or Hank. Look that up in the comics. Don't matter to me. But yeah, second one I want probably be cool to add is Iceman, Mr. Bobby Drake himself, Bobby Boy, and his powers are chronokinesis, thermokinesis, organic ice form, molecular regeneration, absolute zero, ice clones and teleportation, and environmental manipulation. Golly. And then so his melee attack would probably like him like sending out like ice crystals or like ice flurries or something like that. And then his primary ability, his like regular ability about him like shooting ice, like ice blast out of his hands or something like that. And his first ability would be him like freezing an opponent, or like just not just freezing an opponent, but like just sending a blast out and just like hurting them over time, damage over time. And his second ability could be him like creating ice slides or like ice platforms to like skate around. That would be kind of cool if they did that. I don't think we have like ice character yet, do we? Let's see. No, no, no. We don't have ice character yet, so yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Being the first ice character in this game, and like making like ice platforms go up and down and all that. Like kind of like they have Groot's walls, but like maybe like a longer platform to where he can like skate around. That'd be kind of cool. And his alt could be like two things. I feel like his alt could be like him, like a path type of alt, like a pathway type of alt, to where like if you're caught in his path, He'll be like him being like he freezes his opponents like Ice Age or something like that, and he freezes his opponents and like anybody who got caught into it, and then or it could be like he makes like this blizzard like ice storm to where you like take damage over time, like you start to like get sluggish and like slow down with your attacks. They're gonna go if they did that. And yeah. Another thing that could probably do, like an ability, could be him making like an ice clone or something like that, and you're running towards you, and then like him phasing into that, phasing out of it, and attacking you. That'd be kind of cool. Be annoying, but it'd be kind of cool. So yeah, Iceman, second character could be cool. Is that it? And the third one, another X-Men. Just why not? Could be Professor X, and I don't know who Professor X is. I don't know who Iceman is. But if you don't know who he is, he's like leader of X-Men, head of X-Men. You should know who Professor X is. His powers are telepathy, mind control, and manipulation, psionic blast, memory manipulation, astral projection, mental illusions, mega level potential, and psionic shielding, emotional manipulation, knowledge transfer. And, he has like regular abilities, like he's a genius, cerebral utilization, elements of telekinesis. His weaknesses though. So yeah, his melee could be him kind of like a wave or like uses something like to piece of debris, like sending it towards somebody, or something like that. And his primary attack could be him. What his primary attack would be? That's interesting. I don't know. But his melee attack will be him like sending out a wave, like up there, something like that, telekinesis. Then his primary attack will be him like sending debris, using his telekinesis and telepathy, sending like an object or like a item towards somebody. And then one of his abilities could be like him using telekinesis or something like that. And then I was thinking like it'd be cool if they like made him like another ability of his would be him like let's just say like there's his opponent is finna like do an attack right or like do an alt or something like that, and like they can make it to where like say like in the first part one, I think like if they did Sentry, like they could make it to like where he reads somebody's attack as long as it's not AI or something like that, and they can borrow like do a Professor X too to where like he will like predict somebody's attack or something like that, or like alt is gonna happen. And then, how a lot of people don't use comms in this game or type in the chat, do nothing like that. Make me mad. But a lot of people don't use comms in this game. Example, Professor X, like he reads somebody's next move or attack or alt or something like that, and it transfers it via telepathy towards another teammate to where they can counter it with their alt or ability that can, counter the opponent's ability. I don't know how they would do that, but that'd be kind of cool if they did that. Let's just say like somebody else is an alt, so like let's say Doctor Strange's an alt, right? And Professor X is on a team like the Sue Storm or something like that. He can like telepathy transfer it and like go like ping up on the screen and like so and so's gonna use this attack, and then Sue's gonna use her alt to predict it because Professor X predicted it, and then she'll counter his alt, or it'll be like let's see who has like a trap or like thing, that'd be kind of cool. It's where he'll predict and read it. So like, oh, things gonna watch out, and people like scatter, and then his alt is like didn't hit. That'd be kind of cool. They did that somehow, some way. So that's a third character, and should probably put him first. But the fourth character I want to add it is Shang-Chi. He'd be so cool in this game. And there's a few things they can do with Shang-Chi because like he's so like versatile character. He's like master so many like martial arts and different weapons and all that. And his mainly would be him, Huckleberry. I feel like they could probably give him like a stave or a staff or something like that. And like his melee attack would be him like lunging off of his staff and like kicking somebody. And or like him just like poking somebody. I'm gonna read his powers out. I forgot. His powers are Master Martial Arts, Martial Artist, about Professor, Professor, Pressure Point Expert. Golly, I can't talk. Peak Human Conditioning, Weapons Proficiency, Chi Manipulation, and then his team 10 rings abilities: Superhuman Physicality, Energy Manipulation, Longevity, and Durability. So they could probably make it to where he can switch between different weapons, and he can go like hand-to-hand combat, switch to his like his staff or like a stave type of weapon, and like the 10 rings, obviously. He definitely should have 10 rings. To not make it where he doesn't have 10 rings, that would be stupid. That'd be stupid. But anyway, so back to his abilities. Or I said the melee attack would be him like launching off his staff, or like shooting a ring with his 10 rings. And then his other ability will be him like if he has a staff. No, let me just go down the list. First weapon, staff, stave, whatever. And one of his first stave abilities could be him like doing like a turtle attack or something like that. And then his secondary ability could be him like parrying attack or like a projectile type of attack or just attack in general. Do we have a character that parries anything? Does Arthas, is that really a parry or is that like a blocking ability? I don't know, but it looks like a shield to me. But they can actually like make it to where Shang-Chi is like a parrying type character. So like if he has his staff, he can parry different attacks. Hopefully have like a decent cooldown for that. And yeah, that's all his like staff stave abilities. His hand-to-hand combat could be like him, you know, doing roundhouse kicks, uh, parrying also in that mode, in his hand-to-hand combat mode, blocking different attacks with his hands, with his feet, his legs, kind of cool. Jumping over people, slipping people, that'd be kind of cool. And yeah, his Tyrani's abilities is probably his coolest abilities, and coolest weapons. His Tyrani's abilities could be him. First ability could be him like using it as projectiles, so projectile type of character, where he can shoot his 10 rings. And his secondary ability will be him like him slinging them around. If that makes sense. And then his third attack probably him like probably how they did in the MCU where like he creates some type of blast and can blast somebody with it. That's kind of cool. Or actually no, I'll take that back. Take that back. He can probably just make it to where like it's just 2 abilities for each weapon. So yeah, projectile type of mode for his or like projectile type of attack for his 10 rings, and then secondary ability will be him swinging them around. I probably like blocking with them or parrying with them. And then his alt would be him using his 10 rings to like a few different things. Probably him like using a blast, him like trapping his opponents with them, or like him using it as like a blockade for his teammates. That'd be kind of cool. So yeah, Shang-Chi, really cool. Can't wait to see him Doomsday finally back in the MCU after 5 years not doing anything. But he was in Marvel Zombies. Yeah, he was in Marvel Zombies. I don't want to count that. I don't want to count that for him. But whatever, whatever. And the fifth, last but not least, final character that would be cool in this game would be Gorr the God Butcher. And a lot of people know him from the MCU. People don't read comics or like seeing him like different variations of media. A lot of people, like basic people, not basic people, but like what's the word for it? Casual. Like casuals, they really know him from the MCU, and that's probably one of the worst portrayals of that character ever. Wasted a good character, wasted a good actor in Christian Bale. Like, oh my gosh, that made me so mad the way they did him. But anyways, no, it's not. It's not time to rant. It's not time to rant. It's not time to rant. Topic for another day, like I said. The other thing I said earlier. But anyways, his powers and abilities are he uses the all black sword, symbiote sword that Null has for the most part, and superhuman physicality, regeneration, longevity, shadow manipulation, and god killing capability. So, uh, basic attack could be him. Like a jab with a sword, and then his primary attack or basic attack could be him, like a slashing type of move, and what else? Oh yeah, shadow manipulation. His primary ability could be him like if there's like a shadow on a certain type of map, or like different shadows on different maps, he can probably like project different type of monsters that come out of them, and yeah, or like use like different tentacles that come out of them, like tendrils or something like that, to attack his opponents. And what can all ability of his be? I guess those are just two good abilities. His all would be him either like using his sword like with the type of like wave, or it could be two things. Him like using like a he slashes and uses like a type of wave. It's like a shadowy type of attack. So like he use that, and then behind the enemy team would be like this like shadow type of like portal, and it brings out different enemies and stuff like that. I think it'd be kind of cool. It'd be annoying, but it'd be kind of cool if they do that like that. It's just like his main things like shadows and like darkness and all that, and the sword. So that'd be kind of cool if they did that. So like he's like slashes. It's like something like that. Just like witness the all black or something like that. And then he like uses the slash attack, and then boom, it hurts the opponents, but not too much. And then a portal opens up or something like that, or like portal comes up on the ground, tentacles, monsters come out of it, and all that. That's kind of cool. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to say which classes they should be. Antman obviously be a DPS. Iceman could either be a tank or a DPS or a hybrid. Professor X could be a DPS. Gorr should definitely be a tank. I don't think we have a tank that has a sword yet, so that'd be kind of cool. Do we? We don't. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. So, yeah. Gorr should be a tank for sure. And yeah, those are. It's part two of my characters who should be in this game in Marvel Rivals in general. So yeah, I'm done chatting. I'm just chatting long enough. So yeah, I stream recording this video right now, and need help. Just want to talk. I'll come by. I play music. Play rivals for the most part. You know, I've been kind of not really playing this game this a lot because it's been so annoying. It's been so annoying, but yeah, we come chill out. I stream on Twitch. It's in my little YouTube bio, or whatever that thing is called. Yeah, I'm not trying. So yeah, let me know who you want to be in this game in the comments. If you like my pick, you know, leave a like, subscribe if you want to. I have other videos, tutorial, so actually like guide type of videos if you want to see those. For like tanks, DPS, and healers. And yeah, I'm chatting now. I think this video is 21 minutes long. Yeah, I'm chatting for long enough. I'm out.